Hey y'all. Hey. I am live. Yeah, I'm sitting here taking down my hair. But I had to come live to talk about this. I see Boss Lady. Hey, my girl. Pretty little butterfly. Hey. Hey, OG. Hey, y'all. Hey. I'm going to let some more people come in. I see it's 6 people. Only got 3 likes. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Right, that's it, boss lady. Pretty little butterfly. You talking about, hey, Miss Pretty Little Butterfly? No, I'm just playing. Y'all, listen. I'm hot. I'm tired. I just came in not too long ago. Y'all know when y'all go to Walmart, well, when y'all going somewhere a Pacific store, and y'all just going to get a certain thing, but y'all ended up being in there for hours and hours. Oh, Stan, you've been a member for 6 months. Pretty Blossom Gang. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Right, you scared me. I scared you win. Thank you so much, Sting. I really appreciate it. Mommy Closet in the building. I hope you enjoying your vacation. Like I said, if y'all not following Mommy's Closet, please head over there and follow my girl. That's my girl, y'all. Follow her. But look, when y'all know how y'all go to the store and be like, okay, I'm finna go to Walmart. I'm finna go get this and this and that. Child, listen. I done spent 2.5, about 3 hours in Walmart, y'all. um, yeah, I did that. I had to make sure I got everything for the fourth, because this year I'm barbecuing. Because last year, man, it was like a drought last year. So I'm barbecuing this year. So yeah, I was in there just getting a whole lot of little stuff, y'all. And I'm tired. I said, let me go live and talk about this topic that I posted, right? I don't know if y'all familiar, because it's been trending, it's viral, about this boy in Chicago in the hundreds. He knocked this girl. I'm talking about knocked her muffler cap back blue, like knocked her out, and her son came and saved his mama. So that's what I want to talk about. But yes. Who is that? Talking up with Angel. Hey girl. Hey, y'all. Hey. Listen, y'all. I am so happy. A lot of people, when it first happened, I'm like, Dad, why the girl, why she go and get her son, you know what I'm saying, to do her dirty work? But, and then I had to think about it like, man, you know what I'm saying? She knows she got that she knows she got that thing in the car. Her son sitting in the car, and this man doing, he talking slick at the mouth. And I'm gonna drop the link. Whoever know what I'm talking about, like my mom, you could come up here too, because that stuff is trending, and I'm so happy that they out. I'm gonna go and drop the link right quick. But look, listen, y'all. Hold on. Chicago so reckless. This man, I don't even know what the altercation was about. You know, I don't know. But what got my attention was when he came down from Mississippi and hit that girl like, hey, Tada. Hey. He came down from Mississippi and hit that girl like, I know he kind of like rearranged her face in some type of fucking way. Like, it don't make no sense how he hit that fucking girl. And it, like I said, if y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all could, share y'all comments, y'all thoughts, or your opinion. Hit that link, come up here. Y'all could express yourself how y'all feel about this situation. We don't know how it started. All I kept hearing him saying, bro, order your food, get your food. He kept saying, on my grandma. When she said, well, I guess when she texted or called her son or said something, he was like, on my grandma, something. I don't know how it started. I'm just so glad that them folks is out of jail, and I'm so glad, salute to the person who was recording it, because if it wasn't for that recording, I promise to God, they was going down. And then look, I did find out that so they got this little sitcom called Chirac, or right, Chicago Chirac. I don't know which one, but the little boy, I found out that the little boy played in that movie Chirac. You know what I'm saying? They never had a background. They never had nothing, nothing on their background. But listen, I am so glad that somebody captured that video, recorded, whatever. And then I seen everybody like the old man, he ain't want no parts. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just crazy. I'm just so happy that they out. Let me speak to these people. Auntie Swag in the building, Miss God is 72, Pretty Little Butterfly. Hey y'all, hey, hey, hey. Okay, so let me start from the beginning. No, talking it over with Angela. No, we don't know how it started. I don't know. I just see the video just flowing, oh, flowing, or whatever. So we don't know how it started. And then like when it did happen, when the little boy came, when she called her son to come, to bring that with him, he came. And y'all could see the video when the little boy had on his little sweater, and he was having a hard time getting the gun out, but he got the job done, right? So it's like, damn. And then they trying to say, okay, he shot the boy because he said the little boy shot the man in the back. But then the man had ended up taking off, so the boy had finished him. Period. That's with anybody. Ain't nobody. Hold on, who is this? Okay. Hey.
Hey, go on finish.
Okay. So the boy really don't. The boy, he was already. I guess he looked scared. He was trying to fumble with the gun or whatever. And then when he did pull it out the gun and pulled the trigger, you know what I'm saying? He shot the boy in the back. I guess I don't know, cause this little Maxwell right here in the 111, I done been there plenty of times. When my mama was staying in that area, I used to go there because I always went to that program across the street from that place called Caps. So I'm very, very familiar with that area. So, I guess, when he was getting the gun after his pocket or whatever, he was having a hard time, but he managed to shoot that nigga. But then they trying to make it seem like, okay, he shot him, but he chased the man. The man ran out out of Maxwell, and the boy chased him and shot his ass down as he should. Because who give you the right to put your hands on anybody? You don't go around and put your hands on no motherfucker body, period. I don't like that shit. Don't do that. So they trying to say, oh, okay, well the boy had shot him, but why he had to go and kill him like that? Because, nigga, you need to go. Bitch, you went in there, you was trying to order you a Polish, and you came out with wings. Period. I don't have no sympathy for that nigga. That's what he get. And before they even let these people out of jail, everybody had that to say so. Oh, the mama should have did it. The mama should have went. You know what I'm saying? Should have did her dirty work. Why bring her son involved in it, all that? Salute, like I said, salute to the person who was recording because that's all the evidence that they had. And it had to happen like over the weekend or whatever for them to go to court today, and they dismissed that because no, that shit, no, 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 no. What you got to say on the Pretty Little Butterfly? Because I'm happy that they let them out for real. That's self defense all day. Anybody who see that, you know what I'm saying, they gonna say that's self defense all day. And I salute my city, my people, because they came through with that for real. So what
First,
you
I want to say, Kim Fox finally did something. She did
Mhm.
something, and whoever was recording, they had to turn that in. They turned it in or whatever. But in that place where it happened at, I used to stay down the street from that place. It's something always happening right there. Always. And you know, my husband, he's a activist. And that boy, he was just in the club like 2 weeks ago and broke some girl nose, I believe he said. So he had it coming. Have a way he got it. He got it. Cause you don't go around putting your. I don't like to see that when females, man, putting their hands on nobody. You know. Cause if it would happen, my sons don't play about me. I already know how it would have went. I probably would have been distraught. I would have been out of my mind. But you don't, cause y'all. I mean, man, that was so sad to see that girl get those many blows upside her head like that, and you for everybody in that restaurant just to be recording,
Mm-hmm.
laughing, and running out. Did nobody try to help her or nothing? Ain't nobody try to stop him or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But like my husband said, dude always, he he was always putting his hands on females, and he a street nigga, so he know. And plus he worked with a lot of crime, so he know what be going on. So I was like, wow, that's crazy.
So I say what that was at. That was in a hundred. It was like on 117th. Wait, on the hundred. What that place is there? Where I used to go at Caps. That Maxwell right there on the 115, 16, like on the 117th and
14, 15, 16, 17, somewhere. I think it was like 117th in Houston, because it was like right down, literally right down the street where I used to stay when I stayed in the hundreds.
right. Uh huh. And man, it's crazy. Like when it happened, all the way up until they went to court today. Everybody had their opinions and stuff like that. You had 50% of them was saying, you know what I'm saying, they was on their side. Hell yeah, because if a motherfucker look at my mama long, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna step up. I applaud that man, that young man. I applaud them. I know my brothers, if it was my mama, y'all, I know my brothers was gonna step. Like, okay, dude shot the man in the back. I know my brother was coming full force, straight head shots. Yeah, that it was crazy. I'm so happy that what I'm saying they came home, man. That's it. That's all. Like, yo, punk bitch ass, you up there talking about on my grandma, on my granny, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Now you up there with your grandma or whatever the hell you wear, and she probably looking at you like you know what I'm saying? She should smack the fuck up out of you. That shit was crazy, man. It was crazy. And it said too at the same time. Here it is. Now you um what on legal health firm, and these people getting out. They ain't need no lawyer. They ain't need nothing. And like I said, whoever was recording that video, it saved their life because them folks would have went down for defending. Them folks would have went down, man. They
Social
would
media ain't bad after all, because once that video started surfing, yes, yes,
surfing.
that's the
Yep.
word. That's the word I'm trying to say, grandson. Uh, that's when
Had gone somewhere.
that's huh.
I was telling the Fat Mac to go home somewhere. Go
That's
ahead.
when
I hear you though.
everybody had something different to say. But at first, they was just putting her picture up there, saying how bad of a mother she was. See, people be so quick to talk shit and don't even know the fucking backstory. And I know firsthand the news will take shit. The newspaper, they'll take that shit and run with it without knowing the whole facts. And I know firsthand because how they twisted my daughter's shit up all the way up in the newspaper. So I was like, man, that's some bullshit. But
And
once that
I'm telling y'all, when I swear to God, when I caught my case, y'all, and it was in a newspaper, look, I felt like, look, let me tell you, let me get off the subject a little bit. Like what my mama said when they switched it up. When I caught my case, y'all, and they put it in a newspaper, I don't even know if it hit the news or not. I don't know, did it? But it was just in the newspaper. When it hit the newspaper,
it
y'all,
was
and
on
I
it was a news, it was on the news and the newspaper.
Okay, so I hit the news. I ain't never knew that. Out of all these years, it's about 20 some years, I never knew that it hit the news. But I
I
seen
still
it
got
in
the
the news.
news article.
Okay, but the newspaper, okay, but in the newspaper, I mean the news article, when I was in Cook County Jail, look, when I turned 17 and they put me in Cook County jail and I was going to school and all that shit, and people was like, "Oh, your stuff just came, your stuff in the newspaper. Can we use this and all this shit?" And I'm like, "Huh? It's in the newspaper." And they was like, "Yeah." And they used that, y'all. Like I kind of felt like I was something, but the way how they put it in the newspaper, it was fucked up. So however they had it, you know what I'm saying? They switched that shit up and it's fucked up how they do that. I don't know if Kim Fox still in the still representing all that. I don't know. I'm not in Chicago. I don't know. But salute to her. I swear to God, and salute to that person who was recording that video, because if it wasn't for that video, they would have sunk their ass to the river, man. And they don't deserve that. I feel like, dude, he was protecting his mama. It was self the fucking defense. And now everybody's talking about, okay, the little boy shot the boy in the back, but why he had to go and hunt the boy down, hunt
Look,
the man
come here.
down, kill him?
Look, this my son right here. I asked him earlier about the situation, right? He just
Who is
looks
that
at me.
child?
What? Yeah, what would you would have done if that was your mama?
Child.
He keep looking at me, walking out like, is you
No,
really
no,
asking me
call me
that?
to the thing before I text him. Because no, for real, because this is serious. Like it is. And everybody, I think everybody, I look, I think evidence is very, very, very important. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like with me, I'm gonna use me for an example. I didn't have no evidence. I didn't have no police report. I didn't have anything. So that's why I had to sit my little dumb ass down and do 7.5 years. And knowing that dude had domestic violence in his background, all that shit. If I would have had one police report, I would have never did not one day, probably some hours in the fucking what you call it, the police station, but I would have been released. You know, like I think shout out to them people, man. Shout out whoever did that. Whoever did that, and they should get that boy, whoever, boy, girl, whoever recorded that, they should get their ass a reward for that. For real. For real. But yeah, I'm so glad that they came home, man. I don't think okay, the girl she the
I'm
girl,
laughing at
the little
Brittany.
boy, because he was in the ID home, he already came. Somebody probably already came and got him, released him.
He
But
he
that
he got
mama,
he got out he got out earlier today, and his mama got out like this afternoon sometime. But I
okay,
thank
so yeah,
God
so
that both
so when
of
they
them is
report,
home, and that's all that matter. You know,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah,
all
yeah.
that matter because that shit wasn't cool. The way that man he draw back and hit that lady so hard, I probably would have pissed on myself. You
Mm-hmm.
know, fuck that. That shit
Mm-hmm.
looked like it hurt it. Shit.
It did hurt. I know, and I know she still feel that, but I know she probably was like, okay, she probably shook the shit up knowing that he did. Now here it is, they free, and now your ass on the legal help firm. You know what I'm saying? Don't go around putting your hands on nobody. You ain't no. I hate that. Y'all look, listen, and my mama, she up here and she my witness. No, I didn't come from domestic violence household or whatever. I never seen it. When I used to, and my mama could sit here and tell y'all, when I called myself, used to be with this guy, and my mom was on the second floor, he was on the sixth floor at his auntie house. I stayed at over there. My mama didn't play. That boy used to have my shoes, beat my ass, and all that. I never told no motherfucker about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, it's good to have evidence, man. And that's what's up. I'm so happy. I'm happy. I'm happy now. Yo, as you call yourself going to get some motherfucking potishes or pork chops or whatever you were trying to get at Maxwell, and you came out with some wings, and now you talking about your grandma grave
Stop
or your
trying to
granny
use
grave.
my shit.
Now
Stop
you up
trying
there
to
talking
use my
about some
shit.
right. Now you up there talking about your grandma grave and all this shit. Now you up there and you gained your wings. You up there with your grandma. And I hope your motherfucker grandma do the same shit that you did to Carlisa, or whatever the fuck her name is. Yes. That shit was crazy. Brittany say, okay, wait, let me read these comments. Hold on. Let me start up. Hey, Shalonda Boo. Hey, hey, hey. There were men there. You would think a man. Hey, Angela. You seen that old man? He hurried up and left up out of there. And it's like, soon as he came up out of there, that's when the sun came and started shooting. You would think a man would have stopped him. No. And then it was a girl there laughing. I seen that part. She was laughing. She was trying to shoot that person too. She told her son, get them too. No. And she was trying to get
No,
the son.
you don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that. That was some shit that they had said on the news. You don't know that.
Oh, okay.
Just like they said she was texting her son. But if you listen to the video, she told her son to go back to the car. That boy said, car, you say something else one more time. Oh, my grandma. Some
Yep.
shit he said, but she didn't text. She wasn't texting that boy. Just like they had that shit on the news saying she texted him. I don't believe that. Show me
Mm-hmm.
a text that she said come in this store. Because when that boy came in the store, she told her son get back to the car. That's what she said. And her son saw what he was saw because at the way she was parked, because it's parked like on a slant. That
Mm-hmm.
restaurant is parked like on a slant, and the way she
Yeah.
was parked, he parked where he could look inside the restaurant,
Yeah.
and so he
Uh-huh.
probably saw them people running up out of there and got out and shit,
Yeah.
saw what was going on, and that's how it went down. Fuck the news. The news just trying to make her look bad and her
Yeah.
son look bad, even
Uh-huh.
though her son is a. I was listening to Jamal Green, and he's an activist. He be with Terry too, So he was like, that boy did a lot of stuff. He played in a couple of movies. He was a and B
He
honor
played in
roll
Chirac.
student,
He played in
you know.
Chirac.
So she wasn't no bad person, and old girl, she do the same thing that you know say, like when somebody closed on the house and they have to sign a lot of papers, she the
Right.
one get up all that paperwork. She do that. She do something else. But that girl wasn't no bad mother. She the way they was trying to make her to be. Cause all I saw down my timeline, what kind of mother would have a kid to do this? Cause they was quick to speak and just slow to think. Just y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all don't know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. And it's crazy. And like it's fucked up like how Chicago is, but them hundreds and the hundreds where that shit happened there, y'all. It's like Chicago, it's fucked up. They say South Side, West Side, the hundreds, it's fucked up. These
That's the
motherfuckers,
wild, wild hundreds.
yeah, and everything happened in the hundreds. Kidnapping, all types of shit. They beating your ass, they beating you, they raping you, they doing all types of shit. And I'm so glad, thank God that my mama moved away from that. Because listen, I never knew nothing by me born and raised in Chicago on the west side. I never knew nothing about no honey, no south side, none of that. You know what I'm saying? And like,
Oh,
and
when
it
you
goes
had when
back
you
to
had came home, that's where I had end up moving to. But you see, once you was home, I wasn't there for a long period of time. So
mhm.
let me get my kids to get the hell on.
Yeah, man, cause it's wild. Like it's wild. Like them, it's like them niggas is cut from a different cloth. You know what I'm saying? It's wild as hell in the hundreds. And dude, it's like I don't know. That shit fucked up me. And it goes back to what my mom was saying, how they was making it seem like they was making it seem like whatever line in the article or whatever. And that's what they did with me. They tried to make it seem like that I was a jealous girlfriend. They was trying to make
Oh,
it
the
seem
way
like
they
I was
had
a
that
jealous
wrote
girl.
up, you don't even have to speak on that no more. But the way they wrote it up and had it written out, it was all the way bogus.
Yeah, to get a prosecutor something, to go again. I don't know how that shit go, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here
But
to
what
say,
what I do know with experience with my daughter, when they read you your Miranda rights, shut the fuck up and get you a lawyer. Cause what you can and say will be used against you in the court of law. That shit is the truth. It's the
Val, what
truth.
they tell you, what they tell you when they was interrogating me.
Uh, I guess they wanted you to goddamn it tell on yourself so they can have an open and shut case. But they said you one smart cookie. Uh, but you got to go. Cause shit, I had already said she done talking. She ain't finna say it nothing. Matter of fact, they was uh trying to get you to do a written statement, a confession, or a video. I said she ain't doing neither one. And they
Exactly.
looked at
My
me.
mama and them, my stepdaddy and my mama, they came through with the lawyer. Boom, 10 bands, boom. I ain't saying nothing else. And then the statement that they did get from me by me being a minor, they couldn't use it against me,
They had to throw it out because they questioned her without me or my husband.
consent.
We wasn't even at the police station, but when I got to the police station, I seen the long paragraph. Like, what is that you writing? And she said, "Well, I just told him what happened, and I told the lawyer." So they had to throw that out. So
Even
however way they got their information, however way they got their information, they had to work for it. You want finna, I want finna, uh, oh, tell them what really happened. I watched too much FBI files, all this shit that I used to watch, and I still watch for them to railroad my daughter.
yes. Hey y'all. And man, y'all just don't know because like even in Chicago, y'all know like down south, like how they doing with YNW Melly. They trying to get this man a death penalty for 2 counts of murder. Come on now, really? I only had one count. I had 1 count of murder. They tried to give me 20 years with 100%. No, I'm not taking it. I'm not doing none of that because I got too many uncles who been in the system. I have a stepdaddy who been in the system. I'm not taking it. So I kind of pretty much know a little bit about the law. You know what I'm saying? And I thank God for my peoples. But yeah, yeah, they will. Even with like the little news article, they tried to make it seem like I did it out of a jealousy rage and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But let me get into these comments. Hold on. Let me go all the way up. Okay, I see you, Lisa Parker. Hey, boo. I heard that, Miss. Okay. Okay, Auntie Swag say the feds don't really care about the loss of another ninja in Chicago. I doubt they will pick it up. No, they ain't fit to pick that up. I no. That's self
Because
defense all the way. Like
that's
I said,
wasted. That's wasting taxpayers' money because the
it
evidence
is.
right in your damn face.
It is.
Because
And then
when you go take these classes, they tell you, you know, what self defense is. Because some people think just because they got their CCL and they four card, you know, they could just go around shooting people. I got my CCL and I got my Ford. They teach you what self defense looked like and what's not self defense. That was totally self defense.
yep. Hmm. With or without her son. Period. With or without her son. Okay, the feds don't really care about the loss of another ninja in Chicago. I doubt they will pick it up. Okay. Hey, Christine Foot, I'm sorry. You probably gone now. I'm sorry. Paparazzi twist things to sell, sell, sell. Yes, exactly, swag. Or anywhere else. Okay, let me go down. This lady said that on the other sector from Chicago, how they lied on the woman and child about the background. No, them people didn't have no background, boss lady. They
They
ain't
ain't
had
have
no
no
type of
background.
background. That lady was a successful lady. That her son was played Val. You know that Chirac or Chicago.
Hmm.
That shit that
And
going. You know.
he had just graduated out of 8th grade too.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
June. This June.
Yeah, Brittany
Yeah.
say, Pretty Little Butterfly. My middle boy said he don't even like people looking at me or my mama crazy. And my oldest, I already know he go
So
hurt
way
something
down.
about us for real.
Oh
Yes,
yeah. For
yeah.
me too.
And my brother still sue. Like my brother's going hard. My brother's going before the girls go. Period. They going. Oh my God, they going. They going. In my opinion, any son would have done the same thing for real. I know man would have. Yeah, my brothers was going, period. Fuck the back shot. Yeah, he shot the nigga to get that nigga down, but somehow he managed to get up for that little boy to continue to sue him, and they trying to use that. No, it's still self-defense, period. That shit still self-defense. Yup, that man scooted. Yup. The news is not gonna tell the truth. Nope, Lisa Parker, they not. Yes, I read. Claudia said yes. I read that she said, wait, yes, I read that she said do the girlfriend for laughing. I don't believe that. Yep, because they said that he had his girlfriend with her. She was laughing and all that other shit. Yep, Claudia. He was just a regular. He was just a regular woman beater. Yeah, you could tell. Come on now. It's still uh a stat of limitation though. My police friend said they could still be charged with a lesser charge instead of a first degree. Instead of a first, it can be manslaughter. Well, let me tell you something. It's different. Every state is different, boss lady.
Every state is
Every state
different,
is
but
different, baby.
look,
Because
they
look,
got big.
oh, wait, hold on, pretty little butterfly. Hold on. Every state is different. I fuck with my city because guess what? That look, if I would have caught my case any other state like down here and down south, anywhere down south, they would have slammed my ass. No, that
You gonna
shit
probably be
closed
still
out. That
locked
shit
up.
over with. Who finna pick that shit up? It's case closed. Case closed. That's how Chicago work. Ain't shit finna get picked up. Manslaughter, self defense. I mean manslaughter, second degree. None of that shit. That shit over with. It's over with.
Mm.
So she say, it's still a style limitation. Though my police friend said they still can. And then I got a police friend here. I got a police friend here, and he said the same thing. Just like that video I posted when they was fighting the motherfucking polices, when that law passed in January 1st, 2023, a whole lot of shit changed. That's why they don't give a fuck about 12 in Chicago. Fuck them. Fuck 12. They don't give a fuck. They got full evidence of what happened. That shit was motherfucking self-defense all the way. Period. Chicago don't play. Period. And they ain't finna play. And if they do, motherfucker finna go and start looting. Y'all know what looting it is down here in the South? Looting is they finna go burn some shit. They finna go break in some shit. They gonna get justice. So yeah, ain't none of that in Chicago. I love my city, period. And they stood up. And like I said again, salute to the motherfucker who was recorded. I heard the man don't have no respect. Wait, I heard the man don't have no respect. My goodness. That man ain't had no type of respect. We ain't gonna say all men in Chicago, but that man right there, that man ain't had no respect. Talking up said, has anyone opinion of Kenya speaking on this sense. He's from Chicago. Do you think he may get involved to help them if the feds try for a lesser charge or any celebrity from Chicago curious? Let me read that again. How is anyone's opinion of Kenya speaking on this sense? He's from Chicago. Do you think he may get involved to help them if the feds try for a lesser charge or any? Ain't no lesser charge. That shit over with. When that judge seen that video, Angela, it was over with. That shit case closed. That shit over with. They ain't out on no bond. They ain't out on shit. That was self defense. Period. Point blank. And it goes back to me. If they see that nigga background and his background is domestic violence or whatever, however the case may be, just like in my situation, dude had a whole motherfucker domestic violence. If I would have made one police report when that nigga shot at me, I don't know if y'all heard my story when I came on here and told my story. If I had one motherfucker police report of him shooting at me, that's part of domestic violence right there. I would have did no time in the ID home, in the Cook County, in the penitentiary. None of that shit. That's how Chicago works. You know what I'm saying? So down here in the South, they probably would have slammed you. Fuck a video, fuck all that shit. They locking your ass up. No, 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 no. That shit over with. Talking it up with Angela. You know what I'm saying? They let their ass out. No bun, no shit. They released. Case closed. Period. As they should. As they should. Okay, maybe Angela. Boom, 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 boom. Let me go down. The paper lie. What paper lie? What paper lag? I'm gonna drop the link. Whoever want to come up here, y'all come up here. I want to hear people opinion. Everybody on social media, they got their opinion. I want to hear people opinion for real on this subject. I thought about my shit was. I think my shit was self defense. I want to hear people's story, even though I was in like a relationship, but it was still self defense though. I want to hear what y'all got to say. But I heard the dude that's gone here just got out of jail from here. Okay, period. Like I said, boss lady, if they went and seen his motherfucker record, boom, that's self defense. Period. Self defense. Fuck a police report and all that shit. It's still self defense because guess what? They got evidence already. They don't need my police report when they already got evidence. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how Chicago works. Uh-huh. Yeah, pretty little butterfly. So in other words, oh, I'm good. I'm inside. I'm way past my little 3 minute when YouTube review my stuff. So I'm good. So talk it up what Angela said. So in other words, Chicago don't want that extra heat and the aftermath that comes with it. I get it. Let me tell you, listen. Val, you want to tell her about the little January of 2023 when they passed that law when everybody said, "Oh, Chicago for to be another what they say it was for to be another it was for to get crazy." Listen, and I was just in Chicago, y'all, and I was in the car with my friend. My friend made a U-turn. The police skirt pulled us over. Pulled us over. She had her license and her insurance. The lady still wanted to search the car. Y'all know them ladies there, they wanna get they wanna be defensive. But when my friend was like, hold on, shut the fuck up. Don't come to me like that. Let's start this over. Because you stopping me for what? Okay, for my headlights. You telling me to get up out my vehicle. No, I'm not gonna do that. So that police had to come back around because guess what? That law that just passed. They were like, oh, Chicago could be the new purge. Yeah, they can't chase after you, they can't shoot you, they can't do nothing. That law and shout out to that new law that just made for Chicago. But hey, Angela.
Hi, you can hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. I was just gonna reiterate my question because I spelled Kenya instead of Kanye. And my question was just trying to get the opinion. Only two celebrities that I know from Chicago isn't Chance from Chicago and Kanye from Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay. My question was, had this gone the other way, they under a $3 million bond, or as I know that you both have stated because you're there and you know how Chicago goes, do you think that Kanye or Chance would have gotten involved?
Nope.
Okay. What would be your reason why? I'm just curious.
I just don't think so.
You don't think that it would have been big enough? They feel like it
Me, I don't
there
think
or
Kanye. Hey, listen, Angela. Let me tell you my input on that.
mhm,
Kanye, ever since he lost his mama, I was in jail when Kanye lost his mama, right?
mhm.
Ever since, okay, Kanye, yeah, he represent Chicago, but he's not like all for Chicago. Now, Chance the Rapper, did you just say Chance the Rapper? Who you just say?
Yes, yes.
Okay, Chance for Rapper would have been a better chance because he's still there. You know what I'm saying? And you never know. Chance the Rapper, he be with all the people who, you know what I'm saying, who do the crime chaser and all that. He all for it. So he probably did play a part in it, and the people who do the crime chaser in Chicago. Everybody they play a part in it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, as far as Kanye, he done lost his man. He down there. He probably done lost Kim Kardashian. I don't fucking know. But Kanye, no, I don't think Kanye would have. But you
Mhm.
know who I think would have? G Hober. G Hober from Chicago. Lil Durk from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, they probably would have stepped up and all that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Okay. And
I yeah,
and just one
I would give like Chance the Rapper. I would give him the chance because he's still there. You know what I'm saying? And he worked with what you say Terry do? The what he do?
Activist.
He worked with them type of peoples. You
oh,
see what I'm saying?
right,
So yeah, yeah, and all them everybody came together. They
right.
came together, and I don't know if he did. Chance the Rapper did, but 9 times out of 10, he probably did, cause he cool with all the activists and all that stuff. He cool with them. He know these people. So
Okay.
yeah.
And just one other question. I had put it in the chat, but you were
Girl, wait, hold on. She's so ghetto. Don't worry, that's my sister, y'all. My bad. But go ahead.
you were explaining that Chicago doesn't care. Is it because is the system overcrowded, and then do they not care? They just want a open and closed case because of, as you mentioned, the aftermath, and the heat that will come with it.
No, I said that because of the law. They had this law going on as of January 2023. It's certain things police can't do to people. Um like if you go to jail, your first offense, that's why they was like, oh, it's going to be a new purge in Chicago. Like if you go to jail for your first offense, um you're gonna get right out or you're gonna bond right out. Yes, the jail is overpacked. You're sleeping on top of people just like in a grave. Like it's overpacked.
Wow.
So what they did was, okay, man, shit, look, okay, this they first offense gone. Let them out, get a bond, let them go to court or whatever. It's like that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, like how the police used to go and chase after people or shoot people. They can't do that no more. But I just heard like two weeks ago, a week or 2 weeks ago, they just shot down a motherfucker for no reason. Like, why y'all doing that?
Wow. Okay.
TJ say it's 10,000 inmates, and yes, and that's what I'm saying, and that's why I say, okay, they went to court today. Old girl went to court today because she was in the county. Her son was in the Audi home. Her son was in the Audi home. That's why I say I'm like, damn shit. She probably got to wait. She got to go through the
I
process
just feel
because
like
they
it'd
bring the
be,
people
you know,
in.
wasting money, like wasting bags, but with the regular garbage bags, I'm gonna try to get like some
Go
bigger
ahead, go
bags.
ahead.
So
Oh,
if I
oh,
put
I
those
thought
in the
Tanisha was
garbage
saying something.
that
Like with the mama. That's why I said she probably ain't out yet because it's a long process. They process the people in, they process the people out, and but they said she hung, and that's good. Shit, the process went fast, so I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
on the it showed her, they were talking about her being released, and it showed her walking, out of a building. Don't know how true it is. I'm, looking and reading as everyone else and catching the news as it comes out. But just my opinion, had that been me and my child, I would want my child to protect me too. He was standing in the door as if, he was trying to see what was going on. And after that second, so he got on with the gun. I don't know if it was the first punch or the second, but I would agree that no child is going to stand by and allow a man or anyone to trample their mom like that. You could hear those fist blows, and that man seemed like he was on something. He was just hyped and out of his mind. So um, it's sad that individuals like that aren't getting help, but he had a rap sheet. She wasn't doing anything. The curiosity, I guess we're all want to know, because I know you mentioned at the beginning, I asked a question, how did this coming about? Did someone jump line? Was his order taking too long, or her order, and he just was,
We'll
angry?
never know. We'll never know that part. We
Right.
halfway didn't even get what we got until that video started surfing around the internet.
Right.
You
Unless she
know,
wants to come out and talk and, tell how it began. But
cause
that's all I
you
have.
gonna hear 1,000 stories. You gonna hear 10,000 stories before you hear the real story, and that's with her and her son. Cause everybody else they just making assumptions and talking shit and just want a story. And I know this firsthand because, like I said, when my daughter got locked up, I heard 100 million different motherfucking stories, and I told every last one of the bastards that came to me with it to fuck
Hmm.
away from my door unless you willing to go testify in court.
Testify.
I don't
Period.
want to hear that
Exactly.
shit.
Right.
Don't
Yep.
Right.
come tell me to you telling the wrong motherfucker. Tell the police.
For
Right.
The
shit,
fuck you
fuck the
telling me
police.
for?
Tell my lawyer. Don't tell the police. Tell my lawyer. Period.
Or however it go, tell them. Don't tell me.
Because it
You
didn't.
cause you want me, you coming to me telling me so I could get to talking and telling you shit what happened. Get the fuck on about my face. That's what you do.
Right. Right.
It didn't make sense, reading different um perspectives. She said shoot him dead and kill his girlfriend too. That didn't make sense. That didn't make sense. It was
But
what
see, my thing
wrote.
is, if your girlfriend was there, even if that was the girl that was laughing in the background and she was trying to shoot that bitch too, I'm almost sure that that was his girlfriend. Like, what the
Right.
fuck? Why you just didn't why you had to do her like that? Why you ain't just put your girlfriend on her or whoever was with you on her? Like, come on now. No, hell no. Like I said, I know my brothers, the ones I still got left, they wouldn't win. You want for you not fit to get a chance to either keep arguing with my OG, period. No, because it's not going like that. But
Right.
hey, to each his own. Shit, he went in there, like I said, he trying to order him a Polish, a pork chop, whatever the fuck, a cheeseburger, and he came out with wings. And they don't even sell wings at they don't even sell wings at Maxwell. So hey, it is what it is.
It's
Um,
almost. dudes are just built on a different level where back in the day, more respectable men, to me, in my opinion, I'm 55, would have stepped up. I don't understand why someone that
Just
worked
like
there
that
can come
man.
around the counter and say, hold up, hold up, hold up.
Not even the workers behind the camera, because it was an old man right there. And shit, he hurry up. When he seen that punch, he hurried up and got up out of
Right.
there.
You can see
Like,
him skedaddling.
mm-hmm.
But
Yep.
thank you, ladies. Thank you for answering my questions.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You welcome.
All right, I'm gonna step down.
All right. So yes. Yeah, y'all, that shit, it was crazy. It was crazy.
I'm just glad the girl home. She could get back to what she was doing. You know, she got a daughter too. Her oldest daughter, then her son. She only got
Okay,
two
so by
kids.
you working, that was right there across from the caps that I was going to, right? That's the
Yeah,
only Maxwell right there. Because you
yeah.
stayed there, that's what I was telling her. I was like, shit, my mom stayed right there. I only know one Maxwell, shit, because it was right there
Well,
across from the
they
caps.
got them. Well, it's all they. Jewtown gonna always be Jewtown, but they had these little other little rinky-dink stands, Maxwell here, Maxwell there. But Jewtown gonna always be Jewtown. But they had one like on a hundred. That's called a Pullman area. They had one right there on 117th and Halsted.
Okay,
It
so
was
the
right
hundred
there.
and seven. Okay, so it didn't happen right there because that caps place where I was going, it was right there across from 117th and Houston. So that wasn't the one.
It's on. I don't know. I can't even remember what Cap's place you talking about, but I know that place is on 117th and Halsted, and it's always something up going on up in there. Even when I
That's
ride
the
through
only
there.
place I went because my parole officer was on 103rd in Austin.
Mm,
Houston. So that's the
I
only
don't know.
place I knew, that Maxwell right there. They had up inside. It's not like how it is on Roosevelt, the way you could go in. You could go in right there on 117th and Houston.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah, like that one, like the Maxwell on Independence. That's what I'm saying. But the Maxwell on Independence, you could just
You
go
could
up
go
there and
in
order the
too.
food.
You could go
Uh,
in there too.
that's what I'm saying, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen right there. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah,
No,
you
it
could go
didn't.
in. It's not like no, I'm saying it's not like how it is on Roosevelt. They got some, even the one because I was thinking, I'm like, damn, what is happening at? On 71st or 75th and state, because it's one right there on 75th or 70
Mhm.
something in state.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Talking it up with Angie, she said, Great Lab expounding on the news. Thanks for allowing me to give
Well,
me
y'all don't be listening to the news. That's why I hear a lot of people say I don't
they
even watch
did.
news. I don't listen to everything you hear. Believe some of what you see and half of what you hear, or none of what you have. Where that saying go?
Uh-huh. Mm, yeah.
Because I know firsthand the newspaper, all that stuff. It have you going against the girl and her child, and her child ain't did nothing nobody else would have did. And if you say your child wouldn't have done that, I don't know what to say. I know what to say, but I'm not gonna say.
Auntie Swag say Jewtown Maxwell. You can only order at the window. Yeah, on the west side, on Roosevelt, Swag, where you at? Where Michael Jordan stay at? Cause honey, my twin, Bud Ken, I don't know. She got the little, I don't know the emoji things that she got. But yeah. It was just, man. It was I'm happy, man. I wish I was like, man, because like even when they changed their law, I'm like, damn, why would they change their law for first offense? They should have did that shit back in 2003 when I caught my case. You know what I'm saying? So I just think you say Kimberly Fox. Everybody didn't like Kimberly Fox. You know what I'm saying? I guess shout out to her. I don't know if she's still in the Cook County croak clerk area. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So is she?
Yeah, Kim Fox, but she wasn't in there when you caught your case. What you
Right, here
talking
go
about?
sing. She say none of what you hear and half of what you see. There you go. Bingo. Bingo. Don't believe none
Yeah,
of what you hear and half of what you see.
exactly. That's what I was trying to get to say. But
Yeah.
I'm yearning. I'm sleepy. But yeah, I'm. That's all I'm gonna say on that part. I'm just glad that girl and her baby at home. Maybe they could get them some counseling, go to therapy,
Mm-hmm.
and move,
Mm-hmm.
move. You know,
Auntie Swag say, I'm in the birds, boss lady. DuPage County. I don't mess with Cook County. I grew up in the hood and have a family still there. Yeah.
shit. DuPage County popping.
Hmm. Yeah.
It's
DuPage
popping.
County. They ain't playing. DuPage
Oh,
County.
you. Oh, they better not even come out here. Uh, with that crap. This lady. This lady was sitting in her driveway. Some guys from Chicago. I guess they was come. They came. Thought they was finna do a come up. This girl sitting in her driveway, pregnant. They came to her car, made her get out her car, and her neighbor was in his yard doing whatever he was doing in his yard. Made her get out the car, and they drove off in her car. He got in his car and started following them. Like he wasn't driving all fast or nothing, but he was all the time on the phone with the police. Man, you ain't even finna get on no expressway going. It's like probably like three different ways you can get on the expressway. You ain't finna hit no expressway without the police being on your ass because they ain't got shit to do. Shit.
Boss lady say, I couldn't live there the way I treat men. Child, listen, you hear me? Girl, Auntie Swag say the ninja avoid being caught and arrested in our neck of woods. In our
Wait,
neck of
what you
woods,
say?
she said the niggas avoid being caught and arrested in our neck of woods. Yeah, because they
Oh
finna
yeah.
chase out, they finna run, they finna go hide on somebody's roof, they finna go hide in the bushes.
They'll jump
Cause the
into
police
somebody
ain't finna.
damn. They'll jump in the garbage can.
Hmm. Ain't no police finna go look in no garbage can, bro. They look. They main thing is going, probably having the helicopters or whatever, like how they did on 63rd and Racine. When I posted that video, y'all seen it. Y'all know how the police operate. When I posted that video, and I just posted that video a couple of days ago, and they just monetize it. Like these police is real life getting their ass whooped. They don't give a fuck about the law. Auntie Swag, what you tell them? They don't care. They don't care about that. I swear. But
Mm,
yeah,
mm, mm,
like
mm.
you said again, salute. I salute the person who had that video record. And when they be doing all them rewards and stuff like that, I go to the initial person who uploaded that video and I reward them people because, man, thank God. Come on now.
I don't know. I don't know. The person that was recording it, I'm trying to. I don't know. I don't know because I heard the girl in the background laughing. So I'm like, is that her? Was that her recording the video? But I don't know. I
If
done
it was
watched that video so many times.
Yeah, I did. And then look, when it happened, when stuff happened like that, I can't keep watching it like that because I could picture myself. Like I can't keep watching nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, hell no, bro. I ain't going. Blossom post a video of Pookie and them jumping in on the police last week. I was looking. Okay, she say Blossom posted a video of Pookie and them jumping the police last week. I was looking for my cousin, said, but true. Yeah, but you know what? It happened in Inglewood. That's Inglewood area, auntie. That was Inglewood area. And they yeah, they crazy. And did you hear that girl in the background? She said, yeah. And that police, she came over here, she wanted to get shot. They don't play in Inglewood. They do not play in Inglewood. Yeah, and y'all see how fast they got up out that jam. They didn't call for the helicopters and everything. They got up out that jam.
Man,
Yeah.
every time I go to Inglewood, I'm always getting a ticket because I speed through there.
Yes. Yes. Just like Inglewood ain't nothing to play with. Like how they found them that baby body in that I don't, they ain't even no ocean. That's like that in that pond. Hey, Movado 41. Hey, how you doing? Like when they found them kids in that pond, man. Like, and then it's a daycare in Inglewood. It's a daycare that stay open until 11 or 12 o'clock. Like they shot up that daycare, man. They did everything. Like Inglewood ain't nothing to play with. Inglewood is almost like the west side of Chicago. You know, like everything happened in Chicago, but like Inglewood, the Hundreds, and West Side, they it's like it's in competition and it's crazy. Yeah, we talking about. I don't know, Movado, if you seen when the man hit that lady, strike that lady. He came from Mississippi and he hit that lady. He punched her so hard, like I felt that punch. Like I felt it so bad to where I can't even watch it no more. Even when people be posting shit on social media with the guns and all that shit, I can't watch that. I can't, y'all. But yeah. It's crazy. My goodness. Was Trump right? Yeah, yeah, he was right. I swear to God. I swear to God, like if Trump was to go ahead and and,
Hey,
and, and
son,
run the election again, I swear to God, I'll vote for Trump. I promise you. I will.
hold on, y'all. Hey, son, look,
Hey Charles.
son, I'm on.
No.
Wait, he can't hear you. I got my iPod on. I'm on. Monique live on YouTube. He keeps saying
Take
no,
it out.
so I'm
Take it
not
out
gonna.
so I can talk to him. Take it out. And
Hold
this
on,
my brother, y'all. This my
hold
brother
on.
who where
Yeah,
that boy
your
where that
sister
boy
gonna.
hit that lady at. My brother
Yeah.
got shot 13
Hold
times
on,
over there.
hold on.
So where he at?
Trying to disconnect.
Hold on, y'all. The brother who she trying to get on the lab, y'all. My brother got shot 13 times over there. 13 times. I already lost the brother for 4 bullets. They shot my brother down 13 times. And guess what? I was home for a year. I don't even think I was home for a year, y'all. They shot my brother. He down there lost his life. Yeah. But where he at? Val, where he at? Hey, Linda Bass. Hey, how you doing? I mean, underlaugh him, and that's what I said. Yeah. Okay. So Movado said, yes, I did, and I was so upset that no one tried to help her. They all either said, wait, oh, wait, they all either said, oh, or ran. Yeah, her child should have killed them. Yes. Period. Just like my brothers and them would have did that. Like the brother who my mama trying to get on the lab right now. Yeah, he would have did that. I only got two. I had three brothers, y'all. I only got two left. That's my. I'm the oldest girl, and he the oldest boy. You know, and he don't play. Period. And
He
he
don't
know how
play
to
about
fight.
his mama. He do not play
And he
about
know how
his
to
mama.
fight. And he know how to fight. He don't need no gun for none of that. But if he had to bring it out, he will. But what he at? What y'all's at?
He right here. He don't want to talk. I'm not gonna make him talk.
Hold on. Let me text him. Hold on, y'all. Val, keep talking to him. Talk to them right quick. Let me call. I'm finna call him. Talk to them, Val. Hold on.
Hold on. Hold on, son. Your sister wants you. Come here, son.
Oh, let me go to bed. I got work tomorrow.
You say he got to work. He's gonna go to bed. Your sister could call you.
Answer.
Val, he ain't even answer his phone.
He say he got to go to work. He ain't got time.
Okay, 5 minutes. Tell him after my call right now.
Girl, I'm going upstairs. I'm not going back down.
Hold on, y'all.
You know, swag. They still secure that area. The police still be around his area. So I don't know if I know he don't stay there, but that his whole house, the police still be around that house. But so it's still some bad areas in Hyde Park.
Crazy, y'all. He crazy. He not gonna get on the live. So I'm sorry. Oh, my mom's still on here. But yeah, my brother, he talking about he got to go to work, but whatever. But yeah, but I know my nephews, they ain't even a gang or none of that. But if it came down to it, they helping their mama. Even if my son was here, he probably would have said the same thing, bro. So yeah. What that Sting, you went to Chicago too. Now Sting not in Chicago. Oh wow, 13 times. Yeah, my brother got shot 13 times. He's still alive. And he working. That's the one keep trying to get on the line. Val, I can't hear you got static.
Um,
Yeah, my brother got shot 13 times over there in that same area where dude hit that girl there and all that. And he's still living. Y'all, and he still got bullets in him. So every time it rang and all that stuff, he had eight. So yeah, there are so many influencer areas in the city that cost a fortune to live to. Those areas are safer, of course. Remember, Barack has or had a home in Hyde Park, which is a part of the South Side. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yep. And it is. And they do shit in Hyde Park too. They do shit in Hyde Park too.
Mhm.
Uh, hold on, y'all. But yeah, yeah, they do shit in Ingle Park too. Oh, you here? Okay, so TJ, so drop the link and tell me what your opinion is. Hey, TJ. Okay. All my family live in the burbs. Boss lady, Pookie is our cousin. You know, you are me, and I'm you. Okay, Pookie is our cousin. It is. Okay, so look. We finna invite TJ. We finna hear TJ input. Y'all already know this girl, this lady. I ain't even finna call her no girl. But this lady, she got her input. She said it before they even came out. She already said, man, free them. You know what I'm saying? That boy, that fella ain't do nothing wrong. And I feel the same way. But like my mama said, everybody got their opinion. Like, bitch, why would you bring your son involved in your shit and all that? Like, what could she have done? What, leave the stove, go on her time, then come back? That's like what, premeditated in Chicago, because that's what the fuck they tried to charge me with, premeditated. Ain't that right? Did they try to charge me with premeditating and said that
Why?
I
Because
left
you
and
went
came
on the
back to the
porch.
huh?
You only stepped out on the porch.
Mm-hmm.
You stepped out on the porch. You didn't go nowhere and come
But
back. You
but
stepped
thank
out on the
God
porch.
the witness who was out there, she testified against me, and guess what happened to her? The same thing that
Don't.
happened to Duke. She caught her wings. So they couldn't use that
Oh my
against me,
God.
period. Yeah. Uh-huh. All of
I was
that.
just gonna say, don't say that.
Yeah. 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 So that's how they bumming in Chicago, period. But yeah, y'all. I'm trying to wait. I'm waiting on TJ. I'm trying to see what TJ got to say. Because TJ had a whole lot to say. How? Oh, hold on. She say she don't see no motherfucker link. Hold on. But
I
yeah.
gotta go to bed. I'm study yarning and y'all. Yeah, I'm so sorry, but it's past my bedtime.
Thing say, hey
Mm.
TJ. It's in the link. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, you yawning. Like you done took some pills or some sleeping pills or melatonin or
Don't
something.
don't fucking play with me. Yeah, don't fucking play with me. I go to bed early. Shit. You know I'm
Child,
old.
listen.
I go
Yeah,
to
she
bed
do. I know
early.
that's right. Me too. Child, she do.
Shit.
Okay. Okay. I will. Ah, oh my God. But yeah, anybody hitting to mama, anybody hitting to mama like they like that, you better raise up. Yeah. Movado, I agree. And like I say, my brothers is not going. I will talk with you before you get here. Blah. Oh, let me tell y'all, I'm not coming. Auntie Swag, I am not coming to Chicago. I already let my mama know that I'm not coming because the ticket rise. So they was like, okay, try at 12 o'clock Tuesday. Here go TJ, y'all. Hey, TJ.
Yo, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Hold on,
Yeah.
but hold on before you start. She
All right.
say like, no, I'm not coming, y'all. The ticket went up. That ticket went up. So I'm not coming. My mama said hopefully I could come for her birthday. Her birthday in August. So I try to shoot for that. So yeah. Hey TJ, what's your input on this?
Man, so I got a real life story about this, like no cap. Like Blossom already know. I done told her this story before. I was at a restaurant down here in Atlanta, up the street from my house. Now, I got put on to this restaurant by one my UPS driver. We used to go every day, damn near, or every other day, cause I was like a driver's helper or whatever, and we just used to go there. It was decent, little Chinese joint. So, never no smoke, never no nothing. So I go to the restaurant on New Year's Eve. So I'm going in the restaurant, of course. If you ain't got no fit on for New Year's Eve, you should stay in the house. So yeah, I'm fresh, whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming to get something to eat. I'm with my girlfriend at the time. So this finna go into 22. So this a recent memory of mine. So this December the 31st of 2021. So I'm in a restaurant and I'm looking up at the menu, see what I'm finna order. And like literally, y'all, I swear it wasn't even on my grandma. This dude in a restaurant, I guess he was like, oh, he's slow, he throw it off here. One of them people like that, I guess that be on the train and shit like that, like crazy, so quote unquote crazy. But fuck nigga, you was in this motherfucking restaurant already before I got in here. You wasn't attacking nobody else in this restaurant. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it was just some targeted lesbian hatred, whatever, coming from this clown chest. So in the meantime, in between time, Buddy get off like a good 8 to 10 piece on me. Cause like I said, I'm looking at the menu. I'm oblivious to what's going on. My ex-girlfriend that's with me, what she do? Stand there and just let me get faded. If my son was there, I'm sure he would have had a different response. This,
Mm-hmm.
this, this, so, you know what I'm saying? Or I definitely would have wanted him to. Like, and it would have definitely been like, thank you, cause ain't no nigga supposed to touch his mama or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But needless to say, had I had a pistol that day, because I didn't touch you, I don't know why the fuck you putting your hands on me, bro. I'm finna smoke you, bro. But I did not bring the tool out, but I'm in Georgia, remind y'all. So I'm glad I ain't bring it out. Cause it wouldn't have been none of that, dropping no charges. You know what I'm saying? You an ex-offender, you that. You know what I'm saying? You done killed somebody. All they did was hit you, all that shit right there. But I tased the fuck out that motherfucker though. I ain't I ain't had a taser on me, nothing. Cause like I said, I'm going to a restaurant I'm familiar with. Dude, that's probably why she didn't even have a pole on her. Cause she probably just go to this restaurant, nothing else happened. But that's ain't that sad? Ain't that sickening that men is not men? Let me take that out my mouth. But males is out here targeting women. Go be tough with another nigga. What the fuck you trying to be tough with me for? Like this shit sick. This shit sad. And I definitely would have put a puss ass nigga in a body bag if I would have had my nine on me. Man, God, but God saved me from that situation. Cause I definitely would have did some damage.
Mm-hmm.
So and that's my story. I've been in.
So,
I just didn't have no son there, but since I've been in that predicament where somebody just got irate and violent with me, but like you know, you don't have to have no reason. That's everybody want to know the backstory. You don't have to have no reason. They just not equipped like to understand. Like you just
mm-hmm.
don't go around putting your hands on strangers because you might die. Like you might die. Okay.
Movado said they doing that because they didn't expect no one to help them.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know, but like, how do you feel about
Hell
when it
yeah,
all
nigga was
happened?
trying me. Huh?
Okay, how do you feel before they got released when it first happened? How did you feel about it? Everybody had their opinion. Everybody was like, "Shit, she brought her son involved. Why would you bring your son involved? That was your shit." You know what I'm saying? And you should have went out and got the did what you had to do. Like, how you feel about that?
Cause she trying to cook this nigga. You know what I'm saying? She's telling Shorty or texting him low key, bring the pole. You understand? I don't believe it was no evidence, because if it was evidence that's in her phone, which they pull the phone records that say, hey, this lady said, you know what I'm saying? Because she wasn't on the phone. I don't believe she was never on the phone. I believe she was texting. If it was some in them text messages that said, you know what I'm saying, come up in here and do this nigga. He trying me. I don't think she just got caught lacking. Like, damn, I left my shit in the car. I ain't know I was finna run in around a McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Bozo. But they be everywhere, bro. So that's why you got that license to carry, baby. Keep that bitch, get a holster. Keep that motherfucker on you. Cause like down here in Atlanta, let me tell y'all, in these open carry states, girl, one time I went to Lowe's, Lowe's, like Home Depot Lowe's, with
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, with one of my homies. It's like 10, 11 in the morning. This nigga had his gun in his pocket. Cause you, like, if you ain't got concealed, like, you gotta show a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, that you carrying or whatever. You feel me? But nigga, you got ops at Lowe's. So it's like down here, they keep it on their lap. They keep it with them. I think she probably got um that gun license just because she see the state of our city, so she rather be covered and be able to protect herself, which she
Mm-hmm.
did. So if this lady sitting there, you know what I'm saying, and this nigga then beat her so bad upside her head and turned her into a vegetable, you know what I'm saying, like, that's cool, that's all right.
Mm-hmm. Read
No,
the
he was too comfortable and he hit her too hard, bruh. That's how I felt. That's really how I felt. My initial reaction was like he ain't grab her and like throw her against the wall. Like he took off on her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like wow, wow. So,
Can you read the comments? You can see the
oh,
comments
hold
because
on.
they talking to you. Start with Movado.
Movado, he was trying you. They doing that. Because they expect no one to help them. I can tell you this, my son would never let that happen in front of him. The raised up on this against their chick. What? Right. And I'm not saying that no woman supposed to put their hand on a man. I'm not advocating for none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really believe in that. Like, I don't believe if I did have a son, like, if a bitch hits you, knock that hoe the fuck out. I'm finna come buying you out. Cause don't be beating on my son like he no bitch. Like, for real. Nah, we not doing that around here. So I might got, but everybody say I'm crazy because I don't got no kids. But anywho, I know, I know, no. What you just want? You just want a girl to be just stabbing on your son, and you know what I'm saying, doing all type of stuff, destroying their clothes and their property. You know what I'm saying, like they cars and no. No, no, nah. Cause I ain't like when this girl was doing that to my little brother. For real. She had to stab my little brother and I was ready to go crazy. Luckily I was in the penitentiary for real, cause I would have got on a but he talking about, oh, he got hit girl, babe. Well, you should have knocked her out, bro. Cause some kind
Yeah,
of way she got it twisted. But
pretty little butterfly. I see you came back. But TJ, listen, before my mama started talking, listen. Before when I started, they were saying like why, you know what I'm saying, if that little boy shot the person, why he go and like kill him. But look, he already, when he shot the person, they said he ran out the stove. So yeah, I would have did the same thing. Bitch, I want you
let
to
me
live
tell
there.
you. But did anybody see Shorty pulling that gun out of his hoodie? Shorty was nervous, but I think once he popped him, it was like a video game. You know how they be doing this Call of Duty and
Mm-hmm.
all that stuff right there. I think once he popped Buddy, he just, you and my mama green lighted it. I think He was just in the midst of an emotional, like adrenaline rush or something.
Yeah.
I really do think that. I really do think that these video we can't just blame the mother. We can't blame Chicago. We gotta blame this rap music because like what happened with Ja Morant. If anybody familiar with Ja Morant, he a very popular NBA player. He got his own Nike shoe. Um, he got caught flashing the gun on Instagram. They gave him an 8-game suspension. He did it the second time. They gave him a 25-game suspension because this is not how you're going to represent yourself in the NBA.
Right.
You're
Right.
not gonna do that. But they glorify it in hip hop music. They glorify it on these games and stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying? Is it ain't it, where there are people who could, you know, co- contain this content and promote like Dirk all my life. You know what I'm saying? They
Okay.
could just be
So
like, we not putting none of that trash out. Too many people dying, too much killing. So yeah, they promote it.
okay. So how do you feel? How do you feel about the new law change in Chicago as of January 1, 2023? Do you think that play a part in it? Do you thank God for Pretty Little Butterfly? What's her name? Kim who?
He kept popping as he should. Nigga, shit. I feel boy, I been kill mode. Fuck you talking about?
Okay, so how do you feel about, do you think the new
Well,
law of Chicago, do you think that got a part to do with it? By the law being changed?
nah.
They law in Chicago being changed as of January 1st, 2023. Do you think they got something to do with it? And then what's her name? Pretty Little Butterfly. What's her name? Oh, she dropped down.
Nah. Yeah, I just think that I just think that people is
Because everybody's saying
misinterpreting
salute. Everybody's saying salute to Kim Fox.
because this the thing. She is the head prosecutor. She said, "Throw that shit out. Come on, that lady had man, all right to kill that nigga." Basically, that's what she's saying. But
Okay,
what you
so if
saying?
she felt okay, even though that it was self defense, and it goes back to like I ain't even for to say R. Kelly, fuck that because it don't even got nothing to do with that. But everybody keeps saying like, damn, it's shout out to Kim Fox and all that.
Right. So the law. So basically, Movado, the law is no more cash bonds. Like what people is misinterpreting about no more cash bonds, it's like they could like in Illinois, okay, for instance. Well, I know Cook County. I never got well. No, I'm gonna take that back. It's the whole Illinois because I have dealt with other
Right.
counties. But it's a 10% bond. So if you get a $15,000 bond, you can have one of your family members to,
Wait,
huh?
hold on, babe. It's all good. Hey, I haven't seen you since my last live, and it's been about 3 months ago. Thank you for joining. I miss you, girl, and I'm about to email you. Go ahead, babe.
Yeah. So um the no cash bond is, for instance, if you got a $15,000 bond on certain cases, they'll say you have to pay the whole $15,000 to be released. That's what a cash bond is. Like you don't get no percentage, you don't get none of that off. So I guess like it was certain charges, like probably like kidnapping, rape, all that right there, maybe more than likely they'll give you a cash bond. So you had to pay the full amount, but they're no longer doing that. So even if you got more heinous crimes, you still get to pay 10%. So say you got a heinous crime for 100,000. Like the thing that happened down there in Texas. Like Texas, with that takeoff thing. They gave him $1 million bond. then he paid like 100,000 and he walked, So that's basically what they saying in Illinois. It's not no big thing. It's like they taking it out of context. It's not that they just letting people walk on no I bond, no signature bond. They're just not making people pay the whole amount of the bond. So I don't feel no type of way like about it. You know what I'm saying? Your people still gotta come up with some money to get your ass out. So whether they gotta come up with 10,000, 20,000, or 100,000, like you still are bondable. But they ain't just letting people go now. That's a
Right.
policy.
And that's why
Like
I was
I
trying.
just get a kill shot. I just go up here and I get a kill shot and I get a signature bond and then I could get to just try to beat the case.
Exactly. And so
Nah,
that's
that's
why they
not
was
that's
trying to.
not it. No. Kim Fox was known for being like harsh, a harsh DA, and so now they just giving her props. Like, oh, sis, you finally got that one right. Just like with Lori Lightfoot, Lori, they couldn't stand her politics. Like, you a goofy and you married to this white bitch. Like, we don't even know why we elected you at this point. You still ain't got no better personal stylist. You still wearing these big goofy suits. Like, get her out of here, bro. She She just
Okay. So one of the questions was Angela, she was saying, she was like, Kanye West and what was his name? The other guy name. What was the other guy name? From Chicago, and he made it. Chance the Rapper.
hmm
She was trying to figure out, like, did they come up and did they like protest or did they take up for them or whatever? And I was telling her like, 9 times out of 10, I would think like Chance the Rapper, because he be with all the people who he be with the people who do the crime chaser of Chicago and stuff
Oh
like that.
yeah. hmm
Right. And I told her between them two, I think Chance the Rapper, he probably was the one who was advocate with the people. Like my stepdaddy, he goes around. I wish my mom could come back up here because I can't think of what you call them. What you call those people who go around and like stop the crimes and stuff like that.
Violence
Because
interrupters.
who?
Violence interrupters.
Okay, so what? It's another name.
It's something to that effect though. They try to resolve the issue before the issue get to be an issue, kind of like thing. That's what you're talking
Yeah,
about. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Before it get too far gone. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, yeah. What's the law? So Movado, she was asking, what's the law?
That's
What's
what I just told her. I
Oh,
just
okay.
explained it with the. It's just no more cash bond. So yeah, if you previously you might have had to pay a $75,000 bond. Now your family, your people only got to come up with 7,500. That's the only real difference to my understanding. You know what I'm saying? Now, if somebody, because I done been in the system since I was 18 years old, and so that's a long time. So I think I know what I'm talking about, but I could be wrong, y'all. I could be wrong.
Because my mama said advocates, the advocates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's
Oh,
what.
okay.
Yeah. So that's what my daddy do. He be with them. He be with the advocates and stuff like that. So that's why he trying to make his own little YouTube page and stuff like that for people who been grieving over their family members, loved ones, and stuff like that. But what I was saying was, Angela, she was trying to figure out was, um Kanye West and the other dude, was they did they have they like they little input in it? And I was
Right.
just
I
saying,
think that
like,
I think that Kanye, because like if people know anything about like investments, like you don't always like if you're looking for investors, like it's called like angel investors, I think, something like that. So they not gonna reveal who they are, where it's coming from. If they believe in your cause, they'll just shoot you some money because they just believe in it. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like he rich enough to do something like that. Like, let me just send this anonymously, cause he
As
not trying to get his name in the mix of all that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's what Kanye West would do. But I
Yeah, that's
think
what Kanye would do.
Chan- yeah, but Chance the Rapper, he all for the advocates and stuff like that. You
I
know.
think Dirk would too, though. I don't think Dirk gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Put his name on it, but I know he like, hell yeah, shorty. You know what I'm saying? You,
Yeah.
hey, you know what I'm saying?
Even even
That's a multi-million-dollar man right there, and he all for the streets and justice. Hey, it just played out how it was supposed to play out. And who
right,
feeling
even G
sad?
Hobo.
Who feeling
Even G
sad?
Hobo.
Who feeling sad about a grown male who could hit a strange lady that hard? How she get you that mad, bro? About some Italian beef and cheese fries or whatever you was ordering? Like, how you get that mad in a restaurant? Imagine when there's some real tension flowing between him and his family and his baby mama and stuff like that. Man, he'd beat every bitch in his family, I bet. I
Yeah,
bet.
and yeah.
Probably his
And I
granny
think
that he
that's
was talking
why,
about, oh my granny. Yeah, you probably put hands
yes.
on granny too, man.
Okay, exactly. Yeah. But that's what I said. He probably had a history of domestic violence and stuff like that in his background. The reason why they let them free like that. You know what I'm saying? Plus that video, like I said, salute to the person whoever was recording that video. And like, the news, they gonna lie. You already know how Chicago news loud, whatever. Just and it goes back to what my mom was saying when I got locked up, and she got the article, and it was on the news. I never knew that my shit was on the news. I thought it was always in the article, and the way how they put it in the article, like I was a jealous girlfriend, and I just went out of rage. Like it was a um premeditated. Like I premeditated. I never once, I mean, I did exit the house, but I never left the scene. You know what I'm saying? And the victim, I mean, yeah, the victim, not the victim, but the witness who seen it, she testified against me and said, I left and then I came back. I never once left the scene. But, that's what she said. But they couldn't hold it against her because she was dead. And then on top of that, they seen the scenery. What she say, I left and came back and was looking at a little peephole or a hole or whatever, and I came back when he left out, came out the house or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
left out the house and then I came back. So yeah. But read Movado comment.
Let me see which one. I think community outrage had a play into them dropping these charges they didn't want and uprising. And I feel the same way as well, because when it come down to the feedback from Chicago, I don't know if you from Chicago or not. Nobody's not feeling sad for the buddy. Like nobody's feeling bad, sad. No, everybody is saying, like, well, I ain't gonna say everybody, but probably about 85% of the people is saying he got what he deserved. You know,
Yeah. And he
like
definitely.
when is it, like if it's protect your ground, I cannot protect my ground. Even me, if y'all see me, I'm 6 foot tall, 250 pounds. I still can't protect my ground against a male that's might be 5'6", 5'7", 150 pounds. He's still gonna beat the fuck out of me because he got manpower. What do you mean? So how can I protect myself?
Right.
Send a nigga up
Yeah.
in smoke.
Rich. Movado says she from Milwaukee.
Oh, well, you know what the fuck going on. You already see the same thing we see there. Yeah.
Yeah, but like people who don't understand, like Boss Lady and Angela, when she was on the panel, she just didn't understand like why I went that way. And I was just pretty much like trying to explain to her why I went that way. It have a whole lot to do with the laws being changed and stuff like that. Because if it was here in Atlanta, what would have happened?
If it was in Atlanta,
If that incident happened in Atlanta, what would happen?
they would have charged Shorty as an adult for first degree murder. They would have charged his mama. They probably would have walked away. The lady definitely would have got a life sentence, and Shorty, they would have probably gave him some grace because he was 14 years old, and he was just taking orders from his mama. But
Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly. They
Georgia,
probably would have gave him how many
Georgia
years?
ain't, yeah, Georgia ain't sparing nobody. Nobody. I didn't been in prison with bitches that caught life sentences at 15 years old for whatever reason. Whether they were just riding in a car, robberies turned to a homicide. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's real, real down here.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think like the little petty little, and then it goes back to like since we talking about the down south. the
Exactly. Right. It was fearful. Okay. It was imminent danger. Right. Because,
Right,
like I
but it
said,
goes
you
back
could have left
to
this lady a vegetable. I'm finna just let you just keep punching and punching. When you was gonna stop punching on my motherfucking mama, bro? Like, shit. I done been in some fights. But god damn, that was a bit much.
okay, so can you like elaborate on how Chicago laws is versus down south since you've been here for since Jaws was a fish. So you
Yeah.
know Chicago laws, especially when they changed it January 1st. So can you like elaborate so they could like get a better understanding? Because a lot of people like, oh shit, well shit,
But
I'm
they ain't
scared to
changed
go
no
through Chicago.
laws. They only changed the bond thing about the cash bond. The laws is the laws in Chicago. Like anybody that has followed, for instance, like the hip hop culture. Okay, so if anybody is tapped in with the hip hop culture, I'm not sure if you guys know about like Chief Keef, Lil Durk, King Von, um, Lil Reese, all them is BDs. All them is black disciples. Every cop, every detective, every fed all around there know that in Chicago. And they still able to pursue their rap careers, correct? But down here in Atlanta, they got Young Thug, who is one of the biggest artists who all everybody who I just mentioned probably look up to from Chicago. They got this man up on the RICO Act talking about he came up with a gang. First of all, how can you come up with a gang? You can't come up with no gang. You could come up with a crew or a clique. Like you can't come up with no gang. All the gangs is already in the books. Like, ain't no coming up with no gangs. They came up with gangs in the 60s and 70s. That shit over with. So they down here and they trying to get his boy a whole bunch of time because they trying to say he participated in gang activity. But everybody in Chicago know King Von was a BD. This nigga still was beating bodies and all that. His homie Zoo, the other dude from O Block, he was beating bodies like all them over there. And they know that they connected to Lil Durk. Why they ain't got no Rico on them out of Illinois? Cause they not doing all that, bro. They not doing all that. But down here, man, they trying to fade you to the max. They trying to fade you to the max. Like, so yeah, it's like they really don't care. Like, they really don't care about Black lives do not matter down here. That's why when I seen them going crazy down here and I seen all the white people when George Floyd got killed, I was like, wow, okay, well, maybe Atlanta all right. But when it comes to this system, the white people might be cool, that live in this system. Like, yeah, they cool with us, they love us, they can relate. Like, they don't want this shit to continue to happen, but they keep on electing people that's gonna keep it going. If they would have had Stacey Abrams as the governor, which they played her, and they finessed her up out of her damn her election, cause she definitely should have won. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Stacey Abrams would have made a change. Like, when I figured out Atlanta mayor named Keisha, I said, yeah, yeah,
And
this is
but you
a spot
see
for
how
me. I
Keisha
know
got up
she
out
eat
of
hot
there?
wings. Like, she was cool and down to earth. But even she stopped fucking with Atlanta, cause she like, no,
Yep,
cause this DA bitch right here, she's not for like Keisha. She
yep.
really for the people. This DA,
Yeah,
I
she
don't
was.
know
And
where they.
she was
I don't.
black. And that's why I think they ain't really fuck with her like that, because she was
She
black,
really for the
and she
people.
was pushing forward towards the Democrats. Period.
Yeah,
Period.
man.
They got a
But
park
but
right
she but
here.
she for but the main thing is she for her people. And they didn't
Right.
like how Keisha, you'll see Keisha with Monica, and what I'm saying, hanging out with us and stuff like that, and she a Delta. Remember, old girl, she the finesse the one that's in the White House now, quote unquote,
Mhm.
black, the first black female. But man, she said she was an AKA for that whole little run, got all y'all votes, and I ain't seen her say Sue Woo or none of that, whatever
Nothing.
AKA say since then. You know what I'm
Nothing.
saying?
Yep. Mhm.
She immediately disconnected herself from the black community. But
Mhm.
Keisha and Stacy, they not like that. But it's so many white racist people in Georgia, they can't really overcome the laws. But they
Mhm.
trying. They
Mhm.
trying.
Read more about her, babe.
Let me see. They know Stacey gonna bring change. They would change things for the white, and they really like, exactly, Movado. Stacey, hey, Stacey gonna come up in here like, boy, woo, y'all done let a real bitch in, like Lizzo, like she remind me of Lizzo. You know how like Lizzo, like totally like I don't care what nobody else got going on. Man, this what I got going on. Like I love me. I love my people. Like shit, we ain't finna go against each other. We finna go at they ass. Yeah, they ain't gonna like that at all down here. These good old boys. But slowly but surely, I ain't even gonna say we because I don't want to associate myself with Georgia. But they slowly but surely they getting more counties. Like Gwinnett, I was surprised. Gwinnett had went with the Democrats when they was doing the presidential election. So it's happening gradually. But when it comes to that system, whoo, it's a long way to go. Long way to go.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Cause they
Yeah.
don't try to give you like boot camp, um, mental health options, like drug rehab, nothing. They're sending your ass to the penitentiary, period. Especially if you're a dude. Oh yeah, they got space for you.
Absolutely. If you got to sleep on the floor, they got a space for you. I'm talking about they packing you up like how they doing the graveyard. You gonna be on top of somebody.
Like I'm telling y'all on some real, like how this sound to y'all. I caught a charge in 2008 here in the state of Georgia. I was released in 2015 from my state time. I served my state time. I don't get off probation till August of this year. Can y'all do some math for me? 2015, I've been free, but I don't get off papers for this case until 2 months from now. Like, make it make sense. They hold on to you in a system just so they can recidivize you and send you back down the road. You know what I'm saying? That what they this the game they play down here. It's a money team. But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna trick me back in that. I'm cool. I'm cool. But that's why I
Nirvana
had
say,
put
damn.
that's why I had put on my IG story like shout out to my city, yeah. Cause I'm just glad. Like this one proud moment, man. Cause bitch, you would have
Hmm.
been real
And it
fucked.
is. And I think like even though like T.I. down here, he represent, he try to open up, you know, little houses for people who on the streets and stuff like that. They do little stuff like that too, but like you said, shout out to our city because I don't think they would have did the same thing here. And
Hell
even
yeah, y'all
yeah,
motherfuckers
they
need to be
probably
having a Fifi in the middle of Michigan Avenue for these folk, man.
and
They
you
finally
are
did something good. That's right.
and you already know they is because both of them they release. We constantly getting like coming down my news feed. It's showing up, they release and then he on, legal firm and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah, they talking about well, she need to get out of Chicago before they retaliate. Man, come on, man. I gotta leave my city because a nigga beat my ass in the motherfucking Maxwell. Wow.
but you know
Wow.
what? By it happening on the city property, they gonna award her for Section 8, and she gonna have to leave. Even if she stay in that area, she's gonna
Hmm.
have to leave
Hmm.
because ain't no telling if he got family members there and shit like that. You already know how they retaliate in the city of Chicago. So they probably offer her Section 8. I'm almost sure that she probably don't have it because she was like, okay, first of all, she wasn't no regular ass bitch. She did shit like, you know how people sell houses, and
Hmm.
she was like, what you call that shit when you promote the
A,
houses, you try
a
to get
realtor. A
a
realtor.
realtor. That's what she was. She
Hmm.
was a realtor,
No,
and then
that's what she
her
is.
son
That's
was
what he was. He the was. She the is. You
a
talk about
exactly,
that's what she
and her
was. Right, that's
son,
what she is.
and
Okay, okay.
right, and her son played in movies. That's Chirac. You know, Chirac be on TV and or Shot Town,
No. The
Chirac,
shy? The shy?
The Shy, baby. Thank you.
Look, you be coming over here with all misinformation. You see,
But it's real. But it's
we
real.
gonna have to
Right.
have
It's
a
the Shy.
board or something up for you. You gotta research your motherfucking shit. You can't just be out here with bad motherfucking information. You said Chirac and then what else?
I said, and then I said the
You
Shy.
said Chi Town. No, you didn't.
I I did say Shy Sound, then Chirac. Yeah, the Shy. He played in the Shy, man. If you go and if you watch the Shy, you will see that little boy. Look at
I
that little
watched the
boy,
Chi.
and then look at that picture. Yeah, they ain't had no.
They look like some motherfuckers that stay in Kenwood. Like they don't like these folks don't even look like like I don't know what look like, but I do because I'm a street person. But yeah, they don't even look like they. I'm
Okay.
telling you, I seen Shorty pulling it out his joint. Like he was fumbling and shit. He was like, oh shit, I can kill this fuck nigga.
Yeah, and that's what I. But about
Hell, man.
read more about her, man.
They could really violate you just to keep you a sense of facts. But this down here. Like I'm talking to one of my homies, and I'm telling her, I'm like, bro, cause she got some stuff going on. But she was stalking her bitch, but that's a whole nother that's a whole nother lie. But so my bro on probation. She probably got 1 or 2 years. Like Illinois not finna hold you. Like these people really, y'all please look it up. Like dox it. Everybody like the dox. Dox how much probation these folks give you. These folk will give you so much goofy probation. They'll give you 40 years, serve 10 years. So then you got to do 30 more years in prison. So down there, when you having your funeral, you still on probation type shit. Like, what? Do y'all want this in a nigga obituary or what? Like, why do y'all hold on to niggas like that, bro? It's crazy. Like I really have seen some crazy sentencing down here, man. Cause mine was 15, served 10. So that's why I'm telling y'all, y'all can math it up right now. I caught my 15 in '08. Damn, it's finally over with. But god damn, that much? For armed robbery? Ain't nobody get hurt, pistol whipped, stabbed, cut, scratched. I
Okay.
just I just
Robbery is
upped the
what you said.
pole, right? I just upped the pole on somebody. Let me get that. And y'all got me that same night. So what did I get? Nothing. But this long ass motherfucking goddamn sentence. I didn't get away with shit. That be the crazy part down here too. You don't even
But
really got away with
but
none.
but what's robbery in Chicago? Where we from? What's that? Six to
I
thirty.
ain't. It sure ain't no 10 years. Like down. Okay, for Georgia, robbery, you have to serve 10 years. It's 10 years minimum. Minimum. Armed robbery. So I want everybody to understand it's different levels to everything. They initially charged me with a lot of charges and then they dropped them down. I had aggravated assault because down here in Georgia, guess what? Pointing a pistol at somebody is aggravated assault. Who would have known that? Who would have known that? So I got my discovery, you know? So they, I had other co-defendants, and they told, and they did they big one, you know what I'm saying? And they dropped the charges down to robbery because they was like, hey, well, we drop your co-defendants down to robbery. We gonna give you a robbery. We know you was the main instigator, but we still could only charge you with robbery and you know what I'm saying, a gun charge. So robbery don't have no mandatory. Like I didn't have to do the whole thing for the robbery, but the armed robbery, if they would have banned me up on that. So,
Yeah.
but
Hey,
yeah,
official
overall,
Abby. Hey, friend. Bitch. I ain't seen you in a minute. Hold on, babe. She say my cousin.
where at, Ryan? What state?
Oh, yeah. She say what state? Oh, you read it before I did.
What you say? Yes. What you say? Thanks to TJ. Thank you for helping her, TJ. She just can't think of the name. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. Like that's what a good co-host say. See, I'm not no like criminal justice Ricky. So if anybody want to think I'm institutionalized, no, I'm really not. I just been getting locked up for a long ass time, and I be going in and out and in and out, and I really just I guess I ain't learned my lesson. But every time I done went to prison, it had to do with some money. I never went for no shit like beating on my bitch, domestic violence. Like I never went for I stabbed my girlfriend up like none. Dox me. All my shit say weed, trafficking weed, get money, robbery, weed. You know what I'm saying? Identity fraud. I'm gonna tell y'all what I got locked up for.
Babe,
It
read
all got to do with
Abby.
money.
Read official Abby.
Yeah, that's why I asked her what state. Ooh,
It's
you got
Lake County.
22,
It's
22
Lake
years.
County. It's Lake County. It's still Illinois, but it's Lake County where I get my.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. See, I never did it though. I'ma tell you on some real nigga shit. When somebody say everything ain't for everybody, and when people say stay in your lane, I've never been no robber. I always been a money getting person. So no, that wasn't even like bums, dirty ass broke niggas rob. But I was down here broke and dirty. I was down here in Georgia, broke and dirty. I didn't. That's all I had to do, man. Cause these ain't my streets. These ain't my blocks. These ain't my homies that I came up with. Like I can't get no money with these folks. So I'm just finna try to pull these little couple of little moves.
Abby, we talking about the girl. We talking about the lady and her son who killed her. Who killed that? Who killed the man who?
The nigga that was trying to motherfucking
I'm talking
send his
about sent
mama
her
up there.
to the St. Tatus. He was trying to send her that bitch to the St.
He missed his grandma. The nigga that missed his grandma.
Right, the nigga. So come on the panel. I mean, yeah, come on the panel. I dropped the link. Hold on, let me see. I gotta say, hold on. Oh my god. So yeah, I dropped the link for whoever else want to come on here.
Well, again, they kind of with no evidence, no
I'm gonna
weapon,
ask her.
robbery
Ask her.
is
I'll ask
hand
her.
in hand
Okay,
with
I'm gonna ask her.
unavailing
I'll ask her.
somebody and you
I
proceeding.
saw that, and I saw that
Illinois,
to talk
wow,
about. Come up here.
wow,
Hit the link, friend. Hit the link. Hit the link.
damn,
And for
damn,
y'all don't know,
that's slimy.
this the person who's gonna start on my book tomorrow. So yeah, hit the link, Pooh.
Girl, if you click your motherfucking tongue on the roof of your mouth one more motherfucking time,
You say what?
you keep clicking your motherfucking tongue. So I'm like, this the
Sound
person.
right. Sounding like I'm sounding like
Your
yeah.
ass,
I'm that person.
I already know when your ass is you over there drinking that motherfucking Taylor Port. Now your motherfucking ass start singing. You
Oh
start
my god.
singing.
You about to
Yeah,
see y'all
listen, come
see
on.
y'all. This is why I don't like TJ on my panel. Y'all didn't know I was off the tater port. Here you go, TJ, talking about the motherfucker tater port. You see what I'm saying? I
Behind
might
the
have to drop
scenes.
her. I might have to drop her as a co-host and make her a
Oh,
moderator. Because
oh.
girl, they ain't even know all that. I was handed this page
Mm-mm. You
when
off the T Peasy on a good Monday night. T Peasy.
yeah. Yeah, I do not
Hey.
I don't like her. And for y'all who
Mm,
about her, oh Lord, please. She say,
I
okay, so
love you, Blossom.
since she's telling my
I
business and
love
what
you,
I think,
Blossom.
TJ,
Beautiful, beautiful
TJ
Blossom. Beautiful.
said,
Hey, beautiful.
TJ said
Beautiful. Ooh,
she's not coming.
beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl.
Exactly. So
don't
yeah,
do me. Come on, chill.
right. Cause you doing me right now. You doing me.
All
Okay,
right,
so
bro.
you saying you doing homework, you just listening and commenting. Okay, that's fine too. But y'all already know. Um, I have my interview tomorrow with this my person right here, official Abby. She's gonna be writing my book out. She got me a few questions I need to answer her back tomorrow. So we could go ahead and process that in. And for those who kept asking me to damn Blossom, go ahead and write a book. You know, you got an interesting story. So I finally found somebody who's gonna do my book. over
My
there.
shit better than hers, G. You gotta tap in with me. My shit better. Come on, we
Okay,
gonna come out with her. But my shit gonna be yo. You gonna be on New York Times bestseller with my shit.
uh, okay. Wait, hold on, cause
That's exactly right. Exactly. Cause you just got that one little whoa, but I got so many different like bitch, I got
right from
chapters.
different states, and you right, TJ. You got it
I
from
got
different.
chapters and I got 30 years in. You feel me? Like you 37 and I got 30 years in. Nigga, I got
Okay, so
decades on you.
official Abby Rain. How you feel about that? You hear TJ? She got more years than me. Even though I did what I did, the
She
amount
did her big one. I ain't never did my big one. I ain't never.
of
I ain't even gonna count. I ain't even gonna hold nobody. No, I ain't never. Right. So that might be more captivating, but I got some that's like I got so man. All right, just tap in though.
Okay, so what you got? You say I might did my big one. You never did. You did executive time, or you did it like what you do?
Nah, like I always wanted to motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, just smoke somebody, but I just never got down to it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay,
I'll be thinking in my mind, like, buddy that I was talking about earlier, he definitely would have got it. But other shit that was going on in my mind, like I never really executed. So I'm saying I never did my big one, like. I never got locked up or investigated or nothing like that about nothing like that you've been through. So that's a very like top tier type of crime experience.
feel like
Like
your whole
trauma, all that. But I just feel like my shit more lengthy. You know,
yeah.
with
Your shit carry on to part two
my
of
shit.
the book, right?
Bitch, I carry on. I carry on from the 90s. I carried on from the 90s and still to right now. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, but her, I fuck with her. That's my friend. She's
So
gonna.
y'all gonna do a short story? Like, is you gonna do like where the story gonna start? The story gonna start
Okay,
where
so I think
where
I
you was
think no,
in a relationship
TJ.
or where you
No, no,
was
no, no.
okay.
I think I sent you everything that we're gonna talk about. I don't know if
Okay.
you went. I don't know if you read it, if you went down and actually read it, because it's not gonna be like no, oh, first or second or third chapter. So it's gonna be like okay, what led me to jail? What how did I start getting in a relationship? It's not gonna be based on what I seen in my household or shit like that. It's gonna
Okay.
basically start off how I got locked up. Right. Right. It's basically gonna be like how what led me into jail. You know what I'm saying? Then before what led me in jail is gonna start talking about my the relationships I've been in and shit like that, how I grew up and what led me in jail and shit like that, what I experienced in jail. And you know
Okay.
what you experience in jail, that's an everyday basis. And that's why I was trying to come on my platform and explain to people like a lot of people like I share Cece. Cece come from Chicago. Cece, you know what I'm saying? She'd have been in jail. She come with her story every motherfucker day. From the
Thank
time
you, CC. Thank you. Hey, cause Ivy Rain G, she be mad cause she be like, damn, you act like you liked it in jail. Just imagine if I was a cis born man and I'm in a women penitentiary, bro. That's way better than Golden Corral. Like all you can eat, feast, like every option is there for me. I'm a lesbian. I'm a stud. Like I'm a nigga, a real nigga in a women penitentiary. Like it don't happen like that on the outside, and I don't count like it just be all gravy like that on the outside. But inside them walls, if the walls could talk, if the wall could talk, but I'm finna tell you, cause I'm finna talk. I'm finna
Okay,
talk.
before you talk, I want you to read the comments before you get
I
into it.
did. I said
Okay,
I,
so you
I
read
read the last
Sting.
one.
You read Sting.
Hold on, I saw that. It was funny trying to talk about what a good man he was. Oh no, I'm living behind. Y'all, he's my little cousin been locked up in the Fed since he was 19, life without parole. You feel me? That's what I'm talking about, Sting.
And
Thank you. That's
text.
all I be talking about. That's a young man, 19 years old, and he ain't never finna get no more freedom. No more, let me just put this shit on. No more, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I'm sure he probably ain't got no kids if he do. Like, that's even probably sadder. Like, god damn, man.
Okay, read
Man, bro.
official. Read official, CJ.
Yeah, man. This shit ain't fair, man. I see it.
Okay, so it probably be like I was saying. It's gonna start off what led me to prison and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
The experience I seen in prison and stuff like that. But with me, I'm gonna start off at not just prison. It's gonna start off at the Audi home, right there off Roosevelt. It's gonna start off up there. I did 6 months there, and then wait, April, May, June, July, August, September.
Was you a dyke when you was in the army home?
I want no diet, but before I got locked up, I
No, no,
experienced.
no, no, no. I said in the Audi home was you dyking.
Mm-mm. I no, I wasn't because I was look, listen. I felt
No, that's
like,
the only question. You said no. You I just asked a question.
but let me
I was
explain
just
this since you
wondering.
answer me. I felt like by me being young and I jumped off the push early and I started hanging with people who was 19, 20, shit like that, up to my uncle age, like your age and shit like that. I I I I felt like once I sober up and got to the once I got to the outing home and I sober up, you know what I'm saying? And then once cause I
What
was
were you?
still
What
fucked
were
up.
you? Can I please interrupt? What were you? Why? What led you to be unsober? Like what had you unsober? What were you indulging in at that time? E&J,
No.
marijuana.
No, it was gin. It was gin and hypnotic. We started off on
Gin!
the
Whoever did
oh
that?
my
Oh,
god.
man,
Right.
that's some
And
new breed shit. That gotta be some. That
exactly.
gotta be some
Right.
shit y'all only did
We
in the
was
village.
drinking. We
Gin
was
and hypnotic.
yes, yes. And I started
Wow.
off, listen.
Wow.
Okay, so for those who haven't went all the way back to
Okay,
my
Ryan.
my
Yeah.
first video, my first video. You know,
Alright.
I was fucked up. Me and dude, it was like we was cool. He was off the wet daddy, the happy sticks. If though y'all don't know what happy sticks is, that's tell them what it is. Since you so familiar,
Embalmer. It's the
embalming fluid,
well,
right?
it's a
And
yeah,
back
it's a
then,
thing. It's a thing like they dip it. It's not just embalming fluid. It's some other drugs that they add on to it. But basically, yeah, it's a big thing in Chicago and other areas too. You know what I'm saying? Probably like Philly, I think Baltimore, maybe I don't know what all the places, but yeah.
Okay,
So
so
you had
back
said
then,
you had smoked the wet that night?
no, I haven't. No, no, no. So since
Oh, okay.
you didn't hear the, well, you heard my story, but
No,
back then,
I'm
back
just
then,
fucking with you about the wet.
back then, like, um, okay, so right now with the wet shit, the happy sticks or whatever you want to call it, it's like wrapped up in aluminum foil. But back then it was
Mm-hmm.
real the happy sticks. It was green. You gotta wrap it up in aluminum foil. You gotta keep that shit in a freezer and shit like that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, yeah,
Damn.
yeah. So it was
They
that
used to
back.
say gin make you sin. Yeah,
Yeah, and it do,
yeah.
y'all, and
It
it do.
really did.
So
It really did. It really did. They ain't lie. That's one hood. That's one hood goddamn quote that we need to keep going for the next generation so they know. Cause I see they don't even be drinking that shit. They drink vodka and tequila. Cause they know that gin gonna make you sin.
yeah, cause you know that Bombay, it's what just in a blue
It
bottle
already got
or
it
whatever.
already got probably like 20, maybe like 18, 20% alcohol. So that's alcohol on top of alcohol.
Yeah, but anyway, y'all, for those who didn't hurt, or if y'all haven't went all the way back to earlier last year, I told my story. So I'm gonna tell it again. Like Happy Sticks or whatever, Wet Daddy, whatever. Back then, it was like a green little stick that was in plastic or aluminum foil. You had to keep it in the freezer, right? You had to keep it in the freezer back then. Right now, today, in this generation, right now, it's like, and y'all got to think that was like 20 some years ago. So in today's society, you buying that shit, you know what I'm saying, and you rolling it up in blunt papers and shit like that. I don't know nothing about it. But back then, when I caught my case, it was a green. Okay. But it was a green little, thing and everybody was on it. So, the dude who I called my case on, he was off that shit. He was selling the shit. You know what I'm saying? But it ended up to something else. He was high as fuck. We was drinking, and it led to something else. He was half the shit, half the leaf. We was drinking gin, and it led to something else. Period. And it wasn't on me, it was on him because shit, he was higher than me. So yeah, we know what it is. She said they wanted to get him the DP. What's the DP? Sting? What's the DP? I don't know what the DP is. Shit, back then I didn't know what shit was. I was just doing the father leader shit. So what's the DP? I can't add you. You gotta hit the link. You gotta hit the link again because I can add you off that. Death penalty. Oh, it's the death penalty. He wanted the death penalty. See, I didn't know that. See, I was young back then, so I didn't know what the fuck that was. I didn't know a whole lot of shit. I was just doing like the follow the leader shit. I didn't know shit. Look, official said the death penalty. I ain't know none of that. Yeah. So, what you thought the DP was? Since you were OG, TJ.
What the fuck?
What's DP? What happened? I don't know. She probably couldn't hear. But yeah, I never knew that. But anyway, like I said, y'all, I'm doing my book. Everybody they kept telling me when I first came on here and I was telling my story about how I went to jail and what I experienced in jail from ID home to the county to the penitentiary. I told all of that. And a lot of people who had me, who was following me, a lot of people who was following me, they was telling me to write the book. So I don't know if y'all familiar with official Avery, but yeah, she the one who's gonna sit down. It's tomorrow. Our interview is tomorrow, and she's gonna sit down, and we're gonna, you know, she gonna write. She gonna. I'm gonna tell her because she gave me a whole lot of questions to ask, so she could put into it and reword it and write my book for me. So yeah, I think that's a start. That's a start for everybody who wanted me to go ahead and write the book. So that's a start right there, y'all. And once I do that, being as though I'll interview tomorrow, I already got like I already ran through the little questions and stuff like that. I already got the intro and shit like that. Only thing I have to do now is to come up with the book title. That's it. In my day, they dip the cigarette. See, I see they do that. I don't know. I don't know how they used to do it, y'all, but when I went to Kansas City, I seen that's what they did. Dip it with cigarettes. Like, I don't know. Thank you, Linda Bess. So yeah, that's what's going on. And it's officially 12 o'clock here in Atlanta, Easter time. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start my book today. And yeah, I will let y'all know when it's done and when it's published on Amazon. I want it to be published on Amazon. A lot of people say, well, you could publish yourself or whatever without paying Amazon, but I don't think no. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I had people calling me. I had people texting me. So put a one in the chat if y'all could hear me. Can y'all hear me? I'm thinking about writing a book, but if I do, I'm going to piss off a lot of family members. So your book is gonna be about like family members? I don't know. Oh, so y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me. Yeah. So what you think? Like it's gonna start off what she say? It basically TJ is gonna sum up my life experience before, doing, and after prison. So that's what it's gonna be about. And okay, Steen say I'm thinking about writing a book, but if I do, I'm going to piss off a lot of family members. So I'm just thinking like her family, her book is gonna be about her family members. What you think?
Shit. As long as I'm telling the truth, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really worried about the people like that.
Okay, Steen say back in her days they used to dip cigarettes. I don't know about that. Okay, so official Avery said we will have to publish the multiple platforms and sell in person at book readings and signings. Plus, I have a few contracts at ABNC News and Lake County Journal, so it's up from there. Period. You see that, babe? I don't know why she keep dropping down. I don't know, y'all. Maybe the area that she in. I don't know if it's raining. I don't know, but I'm gonna drop it again. But yeah, and that's what's up. And I really, really appreciate you, friend. You know what I'm saying? Like when you got a friend, and y'all listen, I even offer her like, gee, like I would pay you. Like when I first before I moved down here, like me and Avery, we was so close. Like she was always we was like next door neighbors. We was like across from each other. You know what I'm saying? And it hurt her feelings when I had to come all the way to another state, but we still stayed in contact. Like she one of the ones that's so fucking smart. Hold on, y'all. She one of the ones. She so smart. She went through college. She did all that. Like she's smart as hell, and I choose her. Like when it was time for me. Hold on, TJ. Before I got the business that I got now, Black Diamond Boutique, I had started a business before I came down here to clean up people's houses. But you got to think like, damn, I need a vehicle. I already was go have like my supplies and stuff like that, but I needed a vehicle. And then I went to Staples and got all my cards or whatever. Now, what if people would have, okay, well, I stay here, I stay there, could you come and do this? I had everything down pat. You know what I'm saying? And it just didn't work out for me. So I ended up doing something else. And that's selling clothes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So she helped me a lot. And I think like me and Avery will be real good at we'll be some good people's like she get on my team or I get on her team and we'll make this shit boom because she got it all. The lady smart as hell and I appreciate her as my friend. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. She said I cried like a baby when you left. And I know you did. I know you did. And that's why like when I do come, I make my business to go I made my business to go and see the people who actually fuck with me. Blossom, you know what my book would be about. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, things. Yeah. And it's okay. Like, even if you still want to, you see my friend here, like, this is my friend. Like, she not charging me or none of that. Like, we was gonna become business partner. She put me on everything. This motherfucker lady got over 3,000 people on TikTok. She putting me on TikTok. She telling me shit. She telling me shit that a lot of motherfucker females, I ain't even finna call them bitches. The B word. She putting me on stuff that a lot of females won't put me on. You know what I'm saying? She know I'm in a relationship with a girl now. She willing to help. And I offer her, shit, bitch, I pay you. You know what I'm saying? She willing to do it. She's one of the ones like I want to see you win because I'm already doing my little one too. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. People with platforms like that, or people who really rock with you like that, with the whatever they got going on, and they choose to put you on Yeah, you gotta stick with those people. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody know I have a boutique. Everybody know what I do. She knows I've been incarcerated. She was like, friend, she been telling me for 6 years, 5 years, 6 years, friend. You been telling me write a book, write a book. Not only her, but all my other supporters too been telling me to write a book, write a book, and been procrastinating. But now it's like I got I'm in a relationship now. I got a person who got her own brand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like whoever a part of me, she don't mind looking out for them because they're a part of me. But if she charging a token, you best believe I'm gonna pay her token. Hold on, let me drop the link. I don't know why she keep falling down. I'm gonna pay her token because guess what? A lot of entrepreneurs, they not gonna put the next person on like you, Steen. I'm not gonna give you my vendor this. If you come up with something and you know that I could come up with it, oh well, my vendor. No, I'm gonna spread that shit. You have to spread it alone because wherever the fuck you at, it's not gonna jeopardize me or my clients. You know what I'm saying? I'm not for the well shit. Stinger the black scorpion. If I get her this, she gonna make more money than me. What you make is not gonna determine what the fuck I make because we both in different states. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I don't understand that about females, but it is what it is. Me, I know I'm gonna continue to get my blessings, whether if it's section 8, section 9, whatever the fuck it is. I'm gonna get my blessings by helping the next motherfucker, period. And I applaud my friend like she's my friend. And even if she did say, okay, friend, I'm gonna charge you this token, I'm gonna give it to her, period. Period. Like with my cleaning business, I applied for a grant. She wrote out my business plan and everything. I didn't write out my business plan. I just came up with the idea. That lady wrote out my business plan and they was offering to give me 50 fucking thousand for my out just based off my business plan. But guess what? I don't have that. I'm not going and cleaning up cribs or none of that houses or none of that. So it's irrelevant. But now that I came up on my own shit, Black Diamond Boutique and all this shit, yeah. If I want to get a business plan right now, I know who to go to. And she ain't gonna charge me shit. But guess what? Once they give me that grant, hell yeah, I'm break my friend out, period. I ain't for the hold back shit. You can't hold back shit when a motherfucker then gave you the spoon. Hell no, I'm not gonna do that, period. That lady willing to work with me on any and everything. Now she ain't on the finesse shit or none of that. But when it come down to illegal shit and she know that you got it, hell yeah, she go work for it. Yeah, I'll fuck with her. Official, I'll fuck with you. Bitch, I want to say your real name, but I'll fuck with you official. Period. Period. Just like my girl want me to come up with ideas on her on her business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. If I need like extra help on it to help my peoples come up, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go to her and she gonna help me. Period. If I can't put it all together, that's what official Avery for. She's gonna help me put it together. Period. Yeah, it's all about that. Like I wish she could come up right now so she could pretty much explain what she do. Like she in the music industry and everything. She people managers in music industry. Yeah, I fuck with her. And for her to be in and for her to do all this and she ain't charging me shit, hell yeah, I'm gonna fuck with her, period. And whenever I come up, yeah, I am. I am, and I'm gonna end it. Yeah. And whenever I come up, I'm gonna look out for her, period. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if she's still in here. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, Sting. Let me see if she's still in here. There she go. There she go right there. I just tried to call you. You must be on your iPad because I sure just tried to call your phone. Yeah, in order to get ahead, you got to pay it forward. Yeah, exactly. You do. She says things best to start with an outline so you can figure out how you want the structure of your book. For instance, the main part. Right. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I just called your phone. It wasn't it. But yeah, and even if like Sting is one of my best supporters. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if you do want to start charging fees and stuff, yeah. Oh, so you must got it on do not disturb. Okay, I got you. But yeah, Sting, like, yeah. And I think it's best to do, I think it's good to be a social, cause me, I know I'm a social butterfly. I am a social butterfly. That don't mean I'm flirting or doing shit like that. But hold on, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, my bad. But yeah, I am. I'm a social butterfly. But at the same time, it's good to social network. Like if you feel like, oh shit, she just talks to anybody, she be friends with anybody. No, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like if they on the same mindset as I'm on, hell yeah, I'm gonna talk to them. I'm gonna be nice to them. All that shit. If they giving me the route to go, that's it. That's all. You can also use Canva to create a book cover, and that's what I got. I got that. I downloaded that. I do charge fees through my girl with the one-on-one hustle business. That's what I do on the side. I write songs, poems, business plans, books, resumes, grants, application, and etc. See, and this. But look, listen, y'all. And these the type of friends that I create. Like, I don't know. Like, I bring these type of friends. I don't know. I draw these type of friends. I don't know if they know what I do. I don't know. I don't know. But this is the type of friends I create, and I appreciate her. Like, I've been knowing this girl for what, 5 years? Gee, I've been knowing you since. I ain't gonna even tell you how the story started, y'all. But yeah, I've been rocking with her for about 5 years. I've been down here three, so y'all do the math. Yeah, you have to you gotta associate with people, and that's what I do. People be like, "Oh, Blossom, you make friends easy." No, the fuck I don't, because real life, I don't like bitches. I don't like bitches, especially the ones who keep up shit. Because me personally, I already know I'm toxic as hell, so I'm gonna go toe for toe with a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But when it come down to business shit and money wise, and try to expand your shit, yeah, I'm gonna fuck with those type of motherfuckers. Period. Period. I got motherfuckers who do all types of shit. But this right here, this is legal. This is legal. For real. She do legal shit. Nothing illegal, nothing fraud, none of that shit. And it's good to keep both sides. And I got both sides on whatever. Period. So yeah, I fuck with her. And like I told y'all, when I first created a business of Abby, what I said, I want to start cleaning houses. And I made up my business plan. I was fit to get a $50,000 business plan, but I didn't proceed with it because that wasn't something I wanted to do at that time. But it's good to know that they're gonna offer me $50,000, even though my business plan probably like 4 years old, and I probably got a being as though the economy it didn't rise and all that shit. I have to expand my prices and all that. But yeah, I can still proceed with that. Yeah, everybody know I got my license. I'm just waiting on the car. So therefore, if I wish to go ahead and say, yeah, let me go ahead and do my business detail, I already know that I could get $50,000 a grant to help me with my business. Hell yeah, I'm gonna do that. Sting say, if I tune in, I'm staying to the end. Period. Yes, thank you, and I appreciate you. And you've been rocking with me for 8 months. I seen that milestone, and I thank you. I thank you. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to get up off here. I didn't talk. I was sipping. I didn't talk, and I was sipping. So now I think I reached my milestone. So I'm about to get up off here. Official. I don't know. I know you be up late. It's 11:20 where you at in Chicago. So I don't know. I'm gonna text you and see if you still doing your work or whatever. I'm gonna call you because I don't think I'm going to bed. But I thank y'all for y'all who tuning in. TJ, she gone. She say I'm too drunk for her. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, I really appreciate y'all. I'm not gonna say I'm coming back live tomorrow. Thank y'all for the cash app. Y'all know who y'all is. I'm not gonna put y'all names out there. Thank y'all. But yeah, good night, y'all.